Alright, my recording is started, and I look like a human.
You look like a human.
That's right.
I would expect you to be not human for this game. You are a cartoon man.
No. I'm a human. I've propped myself up properly. I'm using the correct posture.
You haven't got the gamer posture going.
90-degree arms at the moment. As soon as guns start firing, I'm sure everything's gonna fall apart, and no communication, and the gamer punch is gonna start and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but
right now you're HR
human.
compliant, right?
You've got the right... HR compliant and human looking.
Yeah,
so
okay.
We're all good to go.
And then we turn into little gremlins in about 30 minutes after we've been playing.
Yeah. And this is my intro, by the way. This is my... If you want to know who I am, that was the embodiment of who I am.
Yeah.
That conversation and everything I just said, that is me.
Well,
and that is Andrew, by the way.
And my name is Jack, and welcome to the Beyond the Screen podcast. We are Play New Meta Academy. Today what we're going to do is we're going to explore some Fortnite, and Andrew / Corvin, his gamer tag, hasn't played much of this game. If any, how many games have you played so far?
I think I'm about maybe 8 or 9 matches into my Fortnite career. Pretty good success rate so far. I've ranked in the top 5 and won I think 3 or 4 times now. So we're going in the right direction.
And you're on your career path to becoming a pro esports Fortnite player, right? Yeah,
so I decided Friday night that I really want to do this. This is going to be my career from now on. So hopefully that goes well. I'm hoping to stick to it hardcore for at least a week, and then we'll see where I'm at.
A couple of days, maybe.
Yeah. If I don't make the highest rank by then, I think I'll just move on to another game.
Yeah, no, of course. So, why do you think Fortnite is so popular with kids? We'll start with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a easy to play game. It's first off, it's free to play, which is a huge factor. I played a few free to play games when I was a kid. They weren't the greatest mechanically. Not to say that Fortnite isn't. Actually, it's very good. But back then, that was all it really needed. All my friends could jump on. We could all play together, and it was free.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge factor for Fortnite. And then in addition to that, I think mechanically it actually does compete with some of the better FPSs out there. It's a different vibe. It's obviously very cartoonish. It's not necessarily a Battlefield or Call of Duty or one of these kind of realistic, I guess, or semi-realistic FPSs that you have on the market right now. But I think it's a really good kind of middle ground for somebody who wants to do something more competitive. It's still kind of lighthearted, and it's not too, gory and real.
It's definitely kid-friendly for sure.
I was just gonna mention, I guess they have Metallica, partnerships and stuff, and I know I'm a big National Football League fan, so NFL fans, and I know that they added some of the football players to the game and that sort of thing. So I think that sort of stuff is obviously helping a lot because you kind of bring in audiences from all over the place, from a bunch of different interests and that sort of thing.
Oh, 100%. Where they do the music collaborations, it's huge, and adding all these different things like Star Wars, Marvel. Now a Halloween event because it's Spooktober. But what we're going to do to start off with this is we'll just start off with a game. So if you want to click ready, and I'll explain basically what the first game is going to be all about, and basically what Fortnite is about. Whilst we're waiting, what do you think parents often misunderstand about video games in general?
I mean, I think it's really easy, when you see somebody playing a video game, to kind of, I guess, yeah, I don't know, not necessarily see everything that's happening, because you see a kid playing a game, it's all cartoony, and they have these funny effects and stuff. It's pretty easy to write it off as oh, it's just some little thing that they're doing. It doesn't really have that much of an impact. But yeah, I think once you actually get involved with some of these games, you learn that there's a lot more to them.
Yeah. As in, you mean like deeper systems and things?
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to get out of it as well. Like,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, the
Yeah, yeah.
way that you approach the game, the way that you're interacting with it makes a huge difference. And then, I mean, as you said, yeah, I think there's just deeper mechanics and always something you can kind of do better, and especially in these kind of more competitive games.
Yeah, of course. Once we jump in, I'll give you a quick rundown of what we're looking at on the screen here, in case you've never seen Fortnite in your life. But right now we're in the lobby and we're just jumping into the bus. So if you ever hear your kids talking about thanking the bus driver, this is where you do it. If you click B, did you thank the bus driver, Andrew?
I have not.
You. There we go. There it is. I see you just got.
There we go.
Nice.
Let's jump.
Oh, we're jumping. Okay. So when you
Yep.
start the game, you start in the bus, and then you choose a marker on your map where you want to land. In this case,
You'll
Andrew's
see.
chosen OXR HQ.
That's right.
Looks like we're joined by some fellow Fortniters coming in here. But we're gonna
Yeah,
land
this looks like it
right.
might be kind of rough, but hopefully we can get the hilltop here.
Sounds good. Right, whilst we're playing, I'm just going to give a quick rundown of what we're looking at on the screen. So, bottom left corner, you've got our health, which is in that green. If we smash these barrels... Oh, he's gone down the toilet. Nice. If you hit these barrels, they give you what you can see on the left is the blue, which is your shield. This is called Slurp, and that gives you your shield up, and you can get all the way up to 100. Top left, you can see mine and Andrew's gamer tags. I'm going to go down the toilet as well. And Andrew's already at 100% slurp by the looks of it, as you can see in the top left corner. Then in the top right, you've got the mini-map. This just shows you your location on the larger map, but in a smaller square. Underneath that, you've got the timer. This timer shows you the time between the circle moving, and the circle will get smaller and smaller on the map. And what you can see on my screen at the moment is actually a sound representation visually, a sound visual on my screen, which you can actually enable in the settings in case you're hearing impaired or anything like that. Nice. You can see that we went a little bit quiet there, but that was because it gets intense.
Right here.
Oh, nice.
Right here, Jack.
Oh, we got more footsteps coming up. Yep, coming through the door.
Getting my shield back. Hold on.
I'm down, but she's on low health. Perfect. And you can see here that Andrew can actually get your teammate up, because I went down. But if you're on a solo, you just go straight down.
Yeah, as you can see for them, like they didn't leave any. They just died right away. We didn't have to finish them off or anything. And that's because she was the last one on her team left in the match.
Yeah. Exactly. Right, I'm all out of the blue slurp. I need to be slurped. I need some slurpy boy.
I noticed in the panic, I accidentally dropped the assault rifle that I wanted. So
Oh.
pick that back up.
I've actually got not bad weapons right now, I'm gonna say.
I've got a few shields, but they're small, so don't worry about it.
I'm gonna grab some small shields as well then. Let's go, should we go up?
Let's do it.
Actually, what we should do is explain what a battle royale actually is. If a parent's never even heard of a battle royale, how would you describe it, Andrew?
Yeah, so essentially, we've got a map. So I'll bring up the map right here. You'll see the white kind of circle that is slowly kind of being zoomed in by this pink outline. So this is essentially the playable area, and if you're outside of it, you'll start taking damage and eventually be eliminated by just the environment. this circle will continue to get smaller and smaller, and you have a set amount of teams left in the match. Right now, as you can see here, we've got 54 players left. And essentially, the whole idea is stay within the circle, eliminate everybody else, and be the last team standing.
I just did something stupid.
Oh.
I may have fallen and broken my legs.
So this is another opportunity. So there's fall damage in this game.
Yes.
So
You die
if you ever
fall.
wanted to teach your kid about gravity, it's a good way to start. I think there was some health back here somewhere.
I've got a health
There's like
kit.
bandages.
We're all good.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't
here.
jump off high
Oh
floors.
no, you got it. Never mind. Yeah, just as in real life, jumping off high things.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend for sure. Okay, so we are going to where I'm gonna pin the inside of the middle of the circle so we know what direction to head in.
Maybe
looks-
Utopia City. It seems like that would be pretty
Yeah,
dangerous
let's.
stuff.
Oh, I like a bit of danger there.
All right.
Danger is my middle name.
So one of the things you'll also see is like the rarity of the items in the game. So for example, I actually just picked up, I believe it was the same named rifle, but it was white and now it is a green. So it's just slightly better. Same version, same mechanics, functionally pretty much exactly the same, but it does a little bit more damage, a little bit more accurate sometimes. So, the way it works is that you work up from green, so or rather white. So white is basic, kind of common. Green is uncommon. Purple is like rare. We got footsteps east.
Okay. Yeah, I see him. Have you crashed as well?
No, not crashed.
I think I've crashed.
But we've been eliminated. Rank 21. Rank 20.
Nice. Well, my screen, this is the definition of lag. So I'm currently stuck, and I can see everybody running on the spot. So, okay, well, that was a good first round. Oh, there we go. I've now been eliminated.
You've been updated on your.
Yeah, I've been updated that we didn't win. So,
Ouch.
where did we come?
That's not the update you wanted.
Did we come 23rd? You said
25th, I think.
25th. Okay.
We can do better. We can
do better. We're gonna do better without talking to each other. Okay.
Oh.
So this is the next challenge: is no communication whatsoever, no pings, nothing. Okay. So you've got to go into this without anything. Now we can still speak to the camera. We'll still speak to you guys, but just not each other. Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be a good test to see how things go when no communication is possible between us. I'm sure that we'll still have a great match. We'll probably place really, really well.
Yep. As always.
As is just predictable with us because we're some of the best players in Fortnite.
Yeah, we are actually esports pros. So.
Just for anybody who's not aware, that's definitely a lie. We definitely have no idea what we're doing.
Why would you out me like that?
So as soon as we hit this bus in a second, you'll only be able to hear what we're saying. We won't hear each other.
Exactly.
So good luck, Jack.
Good luck. Enjoy. Right, so where I'm gonna go.
Not gonna lie, Shogun Solitude sounds like the move right now.
I am gonna go. He's already speaking. He's going to Shogun Solitude. Now, I'm a bit too far for that, so I'm just going to go right below me.
Because, you know, this is a very solitude-y sort of round for us, right?
Gaudy Gate is where I'm going. Let's drop down. Ooh, it looks like a lot of players are going over there. Now, my strategy here is going to have to be to sort of stay by myself away from the populated areas of the game.
I want to keep it nice and chill. I'm also seeing that somebody else is in front of me, so I might just detour a little bit over this way. I want to make sure I get my weapons before I have somebody jump on top of me and just eliminate me right away. Even though that seems to have been kind of a bad mistake. There's a lot of dudes running around here.
There's going to be a lot of teams of 2, and I'm going to be by myself. So let's loot this train. Hopefully we get some good gear, and then we'll make our way over to Andrew to see if we can get ourselves in a good position. Okay, what have we got here? That's what we need. We need some shields straight away. Andrew's already killed someone. Andrew's killed 2 people already. So he's doing really well. Let's just drink that to get to full shield. I'm just going to swim here while he's killing people.
I've gone very quiet. Apologies. But this is a very successful round for me so far. And I'm feeling pretty good about that start. Not gonna lie, maybe Jack was kind of holding me back a little bit. But as you can see, communication has a tendency to get lost a little bit on the way when you have all the things happening at once there. But I will make a more of a concerted effort to provide some commentary.
Where's Andrew? He's in the mountain over the ways, so... We're just going to head over to Andrew. I think those players are probably going to come up to me and try and push me. Ooh, spooky. I'm not going to do that. That's part of the Halloween thing. Let's reload. See if we can get to Andrew quick enough. Because he's doing bits right now. He's already got 2 eliminations, I believe.
That's a good. Yeah, let's see if I can get myself in a good situation here. So, I'm also seeing that Jack has survived the first little bit here too. So it could be that, shield mushroom. That's interesting. It could be that we're actually doing pretty well this round. I'd be very surprised if we actually managed to get past where we were last round. Matter of fact, I see that Jack has made an effort to get closer to me here. So, you can see in the top side of the screen there. So I'm also going to try to kind of catch up to him a little bit here.
I see him. Right, we're gonna slide down this. Whoa! Not sure he could get me up if I died right now. Let's just get some ammo. Right, come here, you boy. I wonder where are we going? I'm gonna go up here, see if I can give him some cover. I've actually got some shooty shoots over here. Let's see what we're looking at. Is there anyone over there? Where's Andrew? Andrew's down there. Look at it. So tiny. Oh, I wonder if he got some good loot.
Oh. Oh. I think I might have just done exactly the same thing that Jack did earlier. I wonder if he's gonna notice.
Oh my god. He's dead. I've now got to try. He fell down. So I've now got to try and find him. And I'm being shot at, and I don't know where from. Oh, I see. Andrew's not got a lot of health left. Let's see if we can get down there. I wonder... Right, we need to get down over that way.
I've literally fallen. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He probably thinks that there's actually danger around me. That's the sad part.
He hasn't got long. Let's see if we can pull out a play here.
So you can see my health is slowly kind of like ticking down as he's trying to find me. So I've got like 38. Oh no, he's moving away. I think if I was able to tell him that nobody was here, he would be able to get me up.
Ooh, come on. We're almost there, we're almost there.
Yeah, no, he's trying his hardest.
Oh, he died in there. Let's get his reboot card up, at least.
No way. Well, now we'll just have a really good viewing of Jack's gameplay. I think there's a way for him to bring me back through reboot cards.
Oh, he's got a good gun. Let's just steal that. And we'll take these. Right, let's get him back up, shall we? Switch those around. Right. Reboot's over here. Let's see if we can get him back up.
And he just took all of my valuable gear that I fought so hard for. Let's see. There is actually a reboot card right here, and he does have a card. Nice. Okay, so he's gonna bring me back into the match. It would have been a little bit sad to have lost everything after such a promising start. But yeah, we're gonna come back in. I think I'm gonna try to get my at least what gear he left behind back, and try not to fall into the hole this time.
And here he comes. He's back in. Let's give him his golden shotgun back, just so he's got it. I know we can't communicate, but... Oh, I thought he killed himself again then.
No, he left me a whole bunch of junk down here.
Let's give him this.
Okay, fair enough.
Just to help him out, shall we?
This is the reason why we're friends. It was like, alright, you know, I got you. I know I picked up the really special gun.
Oh, I shouldn't have marked that. I know that we can't communicate with each other, so I shouldn't have done that. My bad.
So I'm not entirely sure if, you know, oh, we got the area coming in here, but we're safe.
Oh yeah, don't jump out that window. That's probably how he died. Okay, well I'm gonna head back from the storm. I'm not sure he's aware of the storm. Maybe I can force him to use his jump pad so that he can get out of it. If he runs to me, I can show him the jump pad.
I feel like I should learn not to jump off of stuff. Considering the last couple times I've done that, it hasn't really turned out in my favor. Oh, okay. I guess we're jumping somewhere.
Okay. He used it, good. Now I'm gonna go to the top of this and use the other jump pad, and then we can bunny hop our way into the circle. You can see that the circle's like getting smaller. There's only 31 people left, as you can see. Okay. He's still following me. I mean, we're doing well.
Yeah, but that was kind of an interesting way to show as well. Like, we've got essentially a way to bring back your teammate, even if they end up down in the match.
He's not going to know where I'm going now. He's going to have no idea. So, this is going to be interesting.
And as you can see, we can use these like little jump pads and our parachutes to be able to travel the map relatively quickly. So I'm going to follow Jack over here and just, yeah, I mean, I guess trust the process. I don't really know where or what he's necessarily going for here, but
He might be waiting for me to land. Oh, he's following. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to drop in here, actually. Because this is inside the circle. I don't see anyone around. And I'm going to take this.
so he did mention these before. Essentially, once we capture this, we get items out of it. And they can sometimes be very difficult. Yeah, as you can see, we've got some blue items.
Nice. Ooh, sniper rifle. Give Andrew that. Sure he could use that. Oh, I should stop. Ping. I should stop pinging. Completely forgot.
Oh, wow. I completely missed all of my shots there. But, yeah. Not a bad one. This will be great if we get in some ranged combat. That was giving me bot vibes, though. I don't think that was a genuine attempt from a real player.
It's just habit. I'm so used to pinging and giving communication stuff that I just do it naturally. Right. Okay. This is a long game, so we're doing well.
So I've actually not gotten a rift pod yet. I don't know if Jack is going to want to go for this, but I would just kind of assume it's sort of like a supply drop, I guess. So some useful gear maybe inside or something like that.
Right, he's got long range, I believe. I wish I could communicate with him so I could be like asking him what weapons he has, because I have no idea right now, which is that lack of communication just sucks.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate now though that we can't communicate because it would be really helpful to have this extra pair of eyes since I've got this long range kind of sniper rifle. I can zoom in a lot. A very powerful kind of like one shot.
Alright. Time to dolphin dive off the edge. So one thing you can do in the game is you can do this and it makes you go quicker.
I might not see the enemy in time and yeah, miss my opportunity for it maybe. So also this is another part of Fortnite that I love is that there's dolphin dives, so you to quickly traverse across water, you can dolphin dive your way across the map.
Now we've got 18 players left. Me and Andrew are not doing too bad, to be honest. And there's people over there. Andrew might be able to snipe them, to be honest. See what you can do with that sniper rifle.
Ah, see, like this is not too bad. Like I can actually potentially land a pretty good shot on somebody from this range, even despite the range here.
See, at this point, I would tell him that I've got short range. I can't. I wouldn't be able to shoot them from here, right?
I think I might need to get a little bit closer though. I'm not that good at the game yet. So that's a down, but only a down. So, oh.
Andrew got them. Good job. There's another one. Nice. I'm being shot from behind. This is the problem, we can't communicate right now. I have no idea where any of the enemies are.
We are attracting a lot of attention right now. I have a lot of people all over the place that are wanting stuff from us. Jack's got the right idea. Let's get out of here.
This is where communication would be real handy. I know that there's another team down there. See, I'm pushing, but he's staying back. Oh, I see them. Oh, I'm dead. She's on top of the roof. Let's see what Andrew does here.
I'm missing all of my shots.
my god, they both got Gatling guns. I should probably hide. Yeah, she's too close. I could have warned him that she was close, but obviously he can't speak.
Yeah, no, man. This is not ideal.
He's going for the Gatling gun. Of course he is. Oh, he didn't even pick it up.
I want to get out of here. I'm almost certain I'm gonna get shot somewhere out here, though.
Oh, he's being pincered. Oh, that was so close. I think you got pincered right in the middle there.
Yeah, I thought maybe going across the middle of the farm there was probably not a great idea, but I wanted to get back in the circle.
Yeah. No, I completely saw that.
Oh well.
So, what did we learn from no communication? Because there was plenty of times through that where I was like, oh, I wish I could just tell him what's going on.
Yeah, no, I mean for sure. I think actually that situation we were in at the end there, you know, in an ideal situation, I would have said, "Hey, let's just run into the middle of the map now. Let's push." I got a really good headshot off on one of the girl that was on the bottom.
Yeah.
So she had no shield. She was also losing some of her health with that. So it would have been an opportunity for us to just push her by herself, take her out, and then take out the teammate off the top of the hill.
But obviously we couldn't communicate that.
But yeah, of course, I can't necessarily tell you I'm gonna go now. So I'm concerned if I start running up, you're not gonna see it, and then we'll get taken out one at a time or something like that. And I mean, generally speaking, just being able to say like I hated where we were, so I would have wanted to say, oh, let's move up on the hill, or let's move somewhere together. But when you don't have that communication, you kind of have to just ride or die in that situation.
Sit there, and just deal with it.
Yeah.
So how does not having that communication, what sort of skills do you think are needed in that situation then?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing is in this game, generally speaking, is just clear, concise communication. Being able to say, hey, this is what the deal is, this is what's happening. I suggest let's go and do this, or let's just do this. I think sometimes it kind of, based off of how your friends group works or how you're playing online or something, maybe you have like an assigned leader for the match or something like that. But you have to have some sort of quick and easy way to communicate and make decisions as a team while you're in a stressful situation. I mean, like I'm sure as you'll see later, like I completely quiet during most of that match because I was just completely honed in. So I mean, again, like learning how to actually talk while you're super stressed like that, it's really difficult to do.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously we're speaking to the cameras as well, so it's a little bit different. But even under that pressure and having someone next to you like you would in the academy, being able to communicate like well under that pressure is a really difficult skill, and that's something that is transferable to real life, especially if you're in pressure with work or anything like that and you're under a stressful situation, but you need to communicate with a team. Having that skill going into life is a huge bonus, right?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that breaks down in any type of situation when you're under stress is communication. It's one of the biggest things that I feel like people have to learn how to handle, is how do I kind of communicate something relatively straightforward, quickly, concisely, even when I'm really stressed and already have a lot of stuff that I have to handle in front of me. So I think that helps a lot with that. And then I think the other added bonus is afterwards, you have to be able to talk about the last match that just happened and figure out like how do you tell your teammate that they could have done something better, but not do it in a super negative manner, but find a way to kind of make that in a constructive, something that they can actually learn
have
from.
that like like a compliment sandwich, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Where you're you're building this constructiveness, you're giving them a compliment, and then you're giving them constructive feedback along and leaving it on a positive note instead of just being like, oh, you suck at this, which is most trash talking that you get in gaming lobbies. If your kid was to play like at home on his own, it's just trash talk, right?
Yeah, I mean,
there's no benefit to that.
And I think that's actually something that's really easy to fall into when you play just randomly online, or even just watch other people play sometimes on Twitch or YouTube or something like that. You know, it could be, especially when they're kind of younger kids involved. It's really easy to be very susceptible to that sort of thing. When you see, oh, the way they communicate with each other after they lose is really negative, and they just call each other out, name call, and blame each other for everything. It's easy to do that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I could figure out all the things that somebody else could do better. But it's also a skill to learn. How do you tell that person, hey, here are some things that you might want to work on, and then also be able to take that the other way around and understand that there is also things that you could do better next time too.
Yeah, exactly. Now, one thing I should mention is that non-communication challenge that we just did is something they actually do in the academy. I took that from one of the coaches that's part of the academy. And the reason why I wanted to show that on here is because, like we discussed, the skills that you learn from having that in there is so valuable, right? And one of the challenges they do as well is the opposite, where they'll overtalk, and they're challenged to just call out every single thing that they do, whether that's picking up a gun, whether that's they're reloading, anything, right? And then that teaches them that there's a balance to the communication that you give, rather than just being like, I'm going to say everything or I'm going to say nothing. It's what is the most important thing I need to communicate to my team to make this effective right now, right? And that is a huge skill to have, to be able to communicate in a team effectively, not just communicating in an over amount way, right? But communication effectively. And those skills you take into real life are very valuable, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like what we're saying, concise, clear communication, getting the most important information to the people out there. And then, like I said, while you're getting shot at, so it just makes it all that much harder.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and this is why games like this, especially with the academy, adds loads of value, because there's just so many different skills that you learn, from problem solving to communication to teamwork. I think the biggest one is just social skills, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've had it in a workplace where you've had a really poor communicator, and you haven't been able to actually get tasks done, or tasks are extremely slow just because the communication breaks down, right?
Yeah, I mean, somebody who hasn't learned how to offer constructive criticism as well. I mean, I would say the type of person who reacts pretty badly when somebody is kind of just really, really negative about everything. Like I'm a very positive type of person, and so when somebody wants to give me some feedback or something, I would rather them kind of do it from a standpoint of like, hey, this is something you could do better. But like, you're doing a fantastic job. There's a lot of other stuff that we can work on and everything, but just keep that in mind. That's something that you need to work on. And that's, it's a great way of communicating that, as opposed to, wow, you suck at this, which I don't think anybody likes to hear,
no one
nor
likes
do I
to
think
hear.
it's the most effective way to say that, right?
It's also, I think just in people in general, as soon as you come out off the bat with a criticism, they instantly don't want to hear what you want to say.
Yeah, of course.
So as soon as you come off with that criticism, they're now not going to want to learn anything from you, because they just feel like they're going to get criticized about it. If you come off in a softer way, and come in with a bit more of a constructive feedback, with that, you're doing really well. I think you're doing amazing at this. Now, what we could do to work on to improve that, to make you even better, right? Coming at that angle is like, oh, wow, I feel good about myself. I want to learn and I want to do more.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Well, and I think that's exactly it. It needs to be positive enough that they can walk away and actually apply those changes. If you just kind of dishearten somebody and say that they suck at something, then you know, there's a chance. There's always that chance that they might just say, you know what? Not gonna try anymore.
I don't want to do this. Yeah, I don't. There's all the motivation. There's no motivation there now.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So now, keeping in mind with everything that we just said, I'm now going to challenge you again.
All right, I'm ready.
But this challenge is going to be the complete opposite of no communication. You are going to lead us.
Oh, nice.
Now you're going to become a shining example of a leader in this case. And you're going to lead us in every way. Basically, I'm going to give the reins completely over to you. And then you get basically the chance and opportunity to play the game however you want to play it.
All right.
I'm going to communicate in the best way I can, and vice versa. You communicate in the best way you can. And then after that, we'll go over a rundown of why we think that is better than that no communication.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That sounds great. Let's ready up then.
Boom.
That's my first
Let's
executive
smash it.
decision as a leader. Let us ready up and get into this match.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad you're taking the role to heart.
No, but I think this would be interesting after the last round of just saying a bunch of random stuff at the screen. And then honestly, a lot of very, very quiet moments. I spawned in and immediately had like I think it was actually 3 teams that all spawned on top of each other there. And I managed to somehow walk out of that as a solo alive. Then I jumped down a pipe and died from fall damage in the same way you did in the first round. So
Yeah.
I was like telling everybody, like, I wish I could tell Jack, nobody's actually here. It's empty. Like, it's just me on the bottom of a pipe.
The funniest thing was, I was actually on top of a roof watching you, and then I watched you just jump down the pipe, and I was like, oh, well, he's just killed himself. So I was watching you the whole time.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Right, so this round's going to be a lot more communication, and I feel like we might do a lot better. I hope.
Yeah.
We didn't do too bad in the last game, to be honest, for not being able to talk to each other.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a skill thing. Like, if we had actually been speaking to each other, yeah, we were ranked in the top 5, or even 1 maybe.
Yeah, easy.
But yeah, I mean, not bad at all, right? So this time, I feel like we should do seasonal. I think the vibes are important here again.
Okay.
We're gonna do
bringing the
pumpkin
vibes
pass.
in. Oh, I knew you were gonna pick that. As soon as you said
I've
vibes,
never-
I was like, he's gonna
I've never
pick the
been-
pumpkins.
It looks like it's just a highway bridge. Is it trying to like be the Brooklyn Bridge or something like? What is it?
Maybe.
But
It looks like it, and it's got
I'm ready.
tentacles on it with pumpkins or pumpkin roots. on it.
Tentacles are just super fun. So.
Yeah, of course you would say that.
Hey! All right, I'm wondering how many other teams we're gonna have coming in here.
Where do you want us to land?
I
Dog?
landed on the Brooklyn Bridge and I slid down it. That's great.
Pretty sure that is a boss. Uh-oh, we've got people. Where did they
That's
go?
one down. Oh yeah, you're shooting at us and like cool music's happening.
Yeah, it's a boss battle. I'm on really low health, so I need to heal up quickly.
Yeah, let's back off. Back off. Unless we can fight this guy, I have no idea what this guy can do.
I think he's quite dangerous. I don't know.
We also have wherever that guy's teammate is, I would assume.
Did that guy go down, or did he just like?
Yeah, I eliminated him.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay.
You're getting pumpkined right in the bottom.
How was I supposed to know that there was going to be some dude with a rocket launcher on this bridge, right?
Oh, there's an enemy here. Right here, behind that rock.
Yep, okay. I'm coming
Behind
up.
this rock.
I'm coming
He's
up.
close. Danger close. Both pushing. Lovely job. Lovely job.
Eliminated
See,
right away. This
that.
guy's still after us.
Yeah, let's get rid of that guy, shall we? Oh, he's dying pretty quick. Oh.
Ultimate armor.
Oh, come next to me. I can give you this. I'll give you up to full shield.
Yes, please.
Give you that slurpy slurp.
Doing like a little dance for us and everything. My
Oh,
goodness.
very
Alright.
nice.
So I need some ammo. I am like out.
I need a gun. Like, I don't have any good guns.
I mean, this guy dropped some stuff, I guess.
It's
I'm gonna pick up
MK.
something with ammo for now. I also have these. What are these again? These jump pods? I think.
Should we jump in a car? You're the boss. I'm
Oh
letting
yeah,
you-
I forgot. Yeah.
You're the boss. I'm letting you do it.
Let's go to this set of buildings. I think we need some more gear before we get too serious here, I think.
Okay.
Alright. Park here. Oh, it's a tennis court. I don't know if there's gonna be any gear here.
Guns in a tennis court. There seems to be guns in a tennis court.
I mean, there's balls.
There's balls. But are they guns? Okay.
There's a few guns laying around over here.
I need ammo more than it.
Yeah. Right there with you.
Found an ammo box.
At least we got all of the ammo that we need. Or, like, health and shields, it looks like.
Yeah.
Alright, so this
Alright,
is
I'm
kind
following
of a
you.
wash. Let's... yeah, let's keep heading this way.
Okay.
And hit up buildings along the way.
Roger that. So one thing we're going to focus in this game is positioning, right? Where are we, like, on the map? Where are we in correlation to the enemy? That sort of thing.
Yeah, alright. That's totally doable.
Okay. Sorry, I see a purple weapon and I want it.
That's fine. But do just remember, I did not tell you to do that. So if
Okay,
you
I'm
die...
coming back. It wasn't a purple gun, it was a bounce pad.
Oh.
And I didn't die,
Somebody-
so we're okay.
Somebody already came through here, it looks like.
They ransacked the place, did they?
Let's head towards gunfire, because that's always a good idea.
Yeah, also a good thing to know in this game, don't know if you can get up there, is when you kill players, obviously they drop a lot of ammunition, so you get all of their ammo that they've collected. So just killing people, footsteps.
He just went down. I tagged him. He's right behind this wall.
There's another one. Bounced.
It just jumped off.
Oh, that's a good gun. Oh, sniper rifle. Have you got good guns
Very
or
nice.
no?
Green and blue so far. Got a good shotgun. That's alright.
Okay.
I think
I hear
he's so
someone-
close.
Yeah, is someone breaking something close?
Let's make sure we stay together.
Okay, I'm coming to you. They know where we are. Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god! One left, down by me.
Ah! I just missed the shotgun.
That was scary. That was terrifying.
They were ready, man. They were
Oh
ready to
yeah,
jump on us.
they
That's
used
the hell of
the
a strategy, though.
they used the It was like a ping, so that they could see where we were. So if you saw that diamond came up above our heads, they knew where we were on the map, and they can see us through walls and everything. So that was a really good strategy from them, using the knife to come up through. But yeah, in regards to the communication side, there was nothing that we could do in that situation, I don't think.
Maybe that I think that might have been a little bit of like a getting used to the actual gameplay as well because
Mechanics, yeah.
yeah, I mean like I wasn't entirely sure what that was right away. I might have started like jumping out of a window or something otherwise. But no, that was really I mean that was very well played by the other team. Like they had a cool strategy in mind and it worked really well there.
Yeah.
Um
But that's the sort of thing you can do with communication. They were obviously communicating what they were going to do with each other, because they came through that door at the same time. So it's those sorts of plays that you can do in this game if you're prepared for it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the beauty of it is too is like I was able to headshot one of them with my shotgun.
Yeah.
So I downed one right away, and then the other one took you out, Jack. And if I had handled my ammo a little bit better there might have been a world where I walk away from that one. So I think I think that's kind of the beauty of the game because there isn't necessarily a win-all strategy. Like there isn't just
Yeah.
one way that you can play. There isn't just one way you can win. Um, if you're really good with certain weapons or a certain strategy, you can kind of win in certain situations where you might not typically. So I think it's something that's really cool. I mean, that's actually very similar to like sports, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not necessary that the better team always wins. It's not necessary that the team with the better strategy always wins. A lot of it's just kind of having the know-how and the right reactions to situations.
It's also like I think once you know, like the kids that play these games, especially the ones that come into the academy, they're already fully aware of the mechanics and what guns to use and what not to use. So for them, whereas ours could be a bit of a skill issue, because they've got the skill, for them it's just problem solving and adaptability, um, which is a bit different from how we're playing because obviously we're not fully experienced with the game. But when the kids play, especially in the academy, and they're aware of the situations, for them it's just the problem solving. How am I going to interact or deal with this situation and have the best outcome?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the really cool features I want to highlight about the academy is we rank students within the academy based off of certain factors that are disconnected from like Fortnite or some of the other games that we host. Um, there, we actually focusing on the academy rankings. They focus on exactly what you actually just said, like adaptability, communication, problem solving, team working, like the sort of things that you need to be good at um, that might not necessarily show up on a stat sheet, but are actually going to make sure that you rank at a higher level and
Yeah.
perform better within the matches. And that's also where you get a lot of the transferable skills. Being good at Fortnite doesn't translate to, oh, he's a great communicator and amazing leader, but it can. And I think that's kind of the main idea behind the academy. There's a lot of different ways that you can approach gaming, but we have kind of honed a certain method that really does build those transferable skills and focuses on that transferable skill building as opposed to just kind of throwing them online and hoping that they pick up the skills that they need. Um, so I think that's one of those things that's super valuable about what we do, and it makes it kind of the ideal world. If your kid likes gaming, they want to meet some other kids that like gaming, and you wouldn't mind them also picking up how to be a good leader, a good communicator, be adaptable, be able to problem solve, be able to do all these different things. Cool. Sign up for a free trial. Come on down. See if it works. Like there's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
holding you back except for like maybe our location. So
And where can the parents find those locations to sign up?
Yeah, so right now we've got a few landing pages that have a rundown of our two different academies. So we have the Gaming Academy, which is exactly what we're presenting today and what we've been talking to the most. But then we also offer like a 12-week skills lab, which essentially is just like an intro to a whole bunch of different skills. It's like coding or 3D modeling or content creation at the moment are the ones that we're focusing on. Those are also optional. Like you can sign up for free trials for both of these and try them all out and to see whichever one you guys enjoy the most. But yeah, I mean, it's super easy to get involved. We've got a location in London right now and one in Milton Keynes. And like I said, we're always offering free trials for the courses. You can always come in, try it out, see if it's a fit.
Yeah, nice. Another thing that you guys can do is if you're interested in playing with your kids and you don't have a PC or a console that you want to play on, you can just come into the facility, and there's certain times, I believe, Andrew, that you can come in and just rent out a PC. Is that right?
Yeah, so our London location, pretty much whenever you want to come down between noon and midnight. um, and then actually, the Milton Keynes facility is more academy focused. So we just run classes from kind of like the noon till around, I think it's like 6:30 or 7 or so. And then after that period, we also offer like hire out the locations, but also just for free play for gaming and that sort of thing. So you can book out a PC if you don't have one at home. If you wanted to, for example, play some rounds with your kid and kind of get accustomed to Fortnite, and you don't have a very good PC at home or some sort of platform to play the game off of, then obviously you can use ours.
Yeah, nice. I can't rate this service more highly. With someone like, I've not been in the company too long, but from someone who's been playing video games my whole life, I genuinely wish I had a platform where I could go in and play with people around me and socialize, and build those social skills up. Because the way I did it when I was young, I was like 14, I joined the gaming group that Andrew made, and that's sort of what built my social life, right? But I wish I had that, but in person, and make friends that were around me rather than me just sitting at home on a computer. And I'm sure
Yeah.
Andrew would think the same.
Yeah, no, I mean it's exactly like you said. Like we made the gaming group back in the day because of that. We wanted to bring a whole bunch of people from around the world together and kind of have this opportunity to enjoy gaming together. And I think it's only supplemented even further and made even stronger if you can do that in person. So I think what we're offering is very similar to what I wanted to set up and what I did back in the day, and I'm happy to see it kind of continued into
Yeah,
what we're building now.
yeah, lovely. Well, it's been a pleasure playing with you today, Andrew. We've had some
Likewise,
good
likewise.
games for sure. It's been very interesting, especially when we can't speak to each other. um, and both of us have killed ourselves today, jumping off of stuff. So
Yeah,
clearly
gravity, the biggest enemy so far. We need to get over
yes,
that one, and then
yeah. But that's us done. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, that's all from me.
yep, sounds good. Talk to you guys later.
Thank you. Bye.